lot of gravel rides in the Trossachs have their own peculiar challenges. This ride was no exception, and definitely gravel with a difference. Our Stirling Bike Club group of 14 met up at the Broch Café in Strathyre. We set off towards Loch Voil on the small tarmac road and continued along the Loch Voil to the water crossing which heads over to the Monachyle Mhor hotel. Then onwards to the climb up Kirkton Glen. We went down the glen and past Rob Roy's grave near Balquhidder, and then back to Strathyre in the forest above the A84. As usual, the main aim of this movie is to give you some idea of the surfaces, terrain and the challenges on the route. The rain this year has certainly made the vegetation grow at an alarming rate. Everything looks so green, to say nothing of those rogue bramble branches across the path to whip you in the face. The tarmac road towards the start of Loch Voil is small, and it's worth keeping an eye out for cars coming from the various holiday properties, especially during the summer. Once we got to Balquhidder Bridge, we turned off the road onto the gravel and then continued running along the south side of Loch Voil. As you would expect, the views are fantastic, and despite the forestry mess, it does open up the views that we normally wouldn't see. The sharp stones put down on the track for the forestry trucks caused a couple of mechanicals, but these punctures were soon fixed and gave an opportunity to take a look at the standing stones between Loch Voil and its smaller neighbour Loch Voil. I have no idea what the standing stones are called. Next, it was not one but two water crossings on stepping stones. Sadly, the stepping stones were about 9 inches under the water, so it was about knee-high in places. I was very grateful of the assistance from my colleagues with my chunky R&M, as my shoulder injury is still playing up. Thankfully, I had wet shoes with me. We regrouped at the mirror sculpture in front of the Monachyle Mhor hotel. The next challenge to look forward to was the 400-metre climb up the Kirkton Glen on the gravel. So it was onwards over the small bridge, which was the Ogline waterfall, I think you pronounce it, and then enjoy the smooth tarmac and the Loch Voil views all the way up to Kirkton Glen. The ride up the glen was on well-maintained forestry roads. However, the logging and sharp shuckies did result in another puncture. The upside was that we got a chance to use my new Psych Plus mini pump, which did a grand job up to the correct pressure. As you would expect, the downhill was great fun, and we were soon on the gravel track to the east of the A84 on our way back to the Broch Café and Strathyre and a lovely lunch. A brilliant day out, fantastic route, and the link is below. Hope you enjoyed the short movie and see you again for the next adventure. Bye for now.